Good afternoon, everybody. I say everybody. More than likely, might only be one person watch this, but it's okay, because I'm actually making this for a singular person, as well as I'm making it for myself or anybody else that does view it. But if my videos help anybody, and somebody is constantly shares with me that they do help them, so I'm making my dumbass make a video, and I really don't know what I'm going to say. But I was looking through several books and stuff before I came out here. I'm really enjoying making these videos right here. The only thing I don't like is when the light, the light moves and shifts like that. That's because, the clouds are coming over me and stuff. You see all this nice coverage. But what I was getting at is, so I was looking for the right thing maybe I could read from. I've even went through some of my old writings that more than likely I've shared on the channel last year. I was really hardcore into going through a lot of what I had wrote, either currently or even, a few years ago, and sharing it. Real quick, please hit the like button if you are watching this, if you're a subscriber. If you've never seen me before and you follow me all the way through, if you follow me all the way to the end of this video and you like it, remember to hit the like button. And if you do like it, check out a few more videos and consider subscribing. It'll help me out. But what I was saying was, and another thing, if you're interested, I have a playlist up for Way of the Wizard now. It's got every Way of the Wizard video up to yesterday's video on it. It'll make it easier for you if you have been following the Way of the Wizard series of what I'm, been reading from. You can find it in the playlist, and you can watch each video one at a time, the way that I put them out there. And I'll be doing this with all the other stuff too. I'm going to be cataloging, make a playlist for Living a Life of Awareness. I'll have to do, I'll probably go back and make a playlist for the Toltec prophecies, any of the stuff that I've shared like that. Trying to group certain things into categories and making it easier for you guys. Maybe make a playlist where all my toy videos are, everything like that. It's going to take me a few days of doing it. I'm intended to do more already, but I just haven't. But I have made 2 walks today, and I'm practicing on doing some, pulling up some, non-copyrighted beats and trying to see what I can do with words I've already written. Now, yesterday I was pulled up a few beats and just did some on-the-spot freestyling, just whatever came to my head, which I want to go back because I think I did come up with a couple short things that were reasonable. I'm going to have to rewatch them and try to see what I can add to it and maybe come up with more, make it into an actual song. That being said, I couldn't pinpoint a particular, I was trying to find a quote or something to read from to start this video off. And so what I have done is I've pulled out the 5th agreement, which, I was reading that, me personally was reading it. And I shared a few things with y'all because I've read from the Toltec books, like Living a Life of Awareness, the meditation book. I've read the Toltec prophecies. And then I've shared throughout different videos about the 4 agreements, the 5th agreement, which is really 5 agreements. So I'm going to see if this helps me or helps anybody out there. Let's see. If you practice the 5 agreements, your world becomes better and you want to share your happiness with the people you love. But changing the world is not about changing the secondary characters of your story. If you want to change the world, your world, the way to do it is by changing the main character of your story. If you change the main character, then just like magic, all the secondary characters will start to change also. When you change, your children will change because the message that you deliver to them will change. The message that you deliver to your wife or your husband will change. Your relationship with your friends will change. Perhaps more important, your relationship with yourself will change. When you change the message you deliver to yourself, you are happier. And just by being happier, the people who live around you will also benefit. Your effort is really for everyone because your joy, your happiness, your heaven are contagious. When you're happy, the people around you are happy too, and it inspires them to change their own world. So, yeah, I go through my down times, and y'all know sometimes I'm going through a few things physically sometimes. Sometimes I'm going through something mentally and not sharing too much about it, and you might not see a lot of content until I come back, and then I kind of talk about whatever it was I just went through. But for the most part, I generally for the most part, I'm in a pretty good place in my head. And the past few weeks, I've been in a real good place. I'm going, especially this week. This week, I really finally started getting a routine of, at least once a day, walking all over the church and back. And then getting a couple more walks in through the day. This evening, I'm going to try to walk almost all the way to the church and back again for my third walk. That being said, I'm also, I'm just getting a lot of creative juices going again. It's making me just feel really good about myself. Reconnecting with old friends. I mentioned Mike Hernandez a lot. There's another friend from Tennessee that I'm just recently talking to. His name is Chad and stuff. And we ain't had any long conversation yet, but it's just cool to be back in touch with a few people from, back in the day for me. About 30-something years ago. That being said, I also talk about that my life, I want to live a life of servitude. That, I want to serve, I serve the Spirit. I talk often about who's my boss, who my real boss is. Big Kahuna. Who else do you think I'm talking about? Capital G. The only real G. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to come up with something that may make something click for you. So if you're wanting if you want to, like I read that thing earlier in the week or whenever it was, and the street person told that lady, can't be that bad. And like I told every one of you in the video that when I was talking about that, it can't be that bad. If you're able to see this video right now, and you're feeling dumpy and down or whatever, snap out of it. I mean right now. Just do me a favor and snap out of it. It's not going to change anything to worry and feel crappy and not be really doing anything productive. If you can do anything productive towards a better situation, then do it. That's my advice. No, it's not my opinion, it's just an advice. That's how I'm trying to handle things. So, of course, I know I'm going to hit my own roadblocks. And what I just said was not specific just to any one person, even though I told you the reason I'm making this video is because I do know one person out there that will at least watch this, and I appreciate them. And I know that my videos are helping them get through their day. So, that being said, what I'm saying in this video is actually to the general audience. Hopefully, more people will watch it other than just one. But, so, you know who you are. I was not saying that to be mean or directly to you, but it's common sense. My arms, hey, it's aching like a son of a bitch right now. For 3 months now, I've talked about getting my ID, and I still have yet to get to do it. Now, that's partly my fault, just for not taking... The first month, it was kind of not really my fault. You know, I could have pursued... But then, you know, it's turned into where... It's kind of like I told my friend earlier today. You know, Mike Hernandez, I was talking to him. We talk almost every day. That tells you how close he is to me. I was just telling him, you know, it's like... If I don't get some of the things... Like, it's easy for me to get a ride or get arranged... and go get my grocery shopping, pay whatever bills I need to pay, and blah, 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 blah. I can do that all in one day, or maybe the first day of payment and the next day. But certain things like trying to schedule the transportation service and going to the DMV and getting that taken care of. You know, there's just things that come up that if in a certain timeline within the first week of getting paid, that if I don't get it done, it's probably not going to get done. And then by a certain point, any money that I was holding on to do a certain task or whatever I thought I needed to do, I'll probably go into that money for other things that come up. It's just the way I work, you know. It's best for me to take care of it as soon as possible once I have a little bit of money access to it. Now, that's just, you know, me and my own petty bullshit crap. Listen to me. I'm trying, you know, I try not to cuss really on the channel. But like today, I don't know. I've just been enjoying today, and then this, you know, it's hot, but there's been a good breeze. I woke up this morning to my friend Mike telling me like he thought I'd done pretty good. He liked what beat I picked for one of the freestyles I sent him yesterday that I did, you know, freestyle, trying to rap. But because I'm a drummer and a musician by heart, you know, like I was a drummer and a vocalist, because I played drums and did vocals in like a heavy, you know, outfit, like doomy, sludgy, metal, you know. I have rhythm. And so many years ago, I kind of got on a kick of like just freestyling. Shit was just coming to me, you know. And I've never just sat and took time to perfect it. So yesterday, I started, and after I got that text early this morning, between 6 and 7, my feet hit the floor. Within 15 minutes, I was pulling up a beat, and I was recording each time. Like I probably made 10 or 12 different recordings and deleted every one of them because I wasn't happy with what was going on. Finally, I got one that I kind of liked, but I hadn't uploaded to the channel. Matter of fact, when I get done with this video, I'm going to go in there, do a few other things, and then I'm going to start practicing again. Because it's just going to take practice, you know? That's how it is when you're in an actual band. You come up with songs, and then in the beginning, they're not completed. Sometimes it takes a minute to get a song to where you want it, and then you keep practicing it till you got it tight, and you got it just like you like it. It sounds good to you. Because that's what I'm trying to... I know what I want to hear, and I know how I would, you know... I don't want to throw nothing out there like... Even if it's just a rough take, if it don't sound good to my ear, I'm just going to delete it. But if it does sound all right, and I need to keep it so I can keep watching it and listening to it so I can perfect it, I'll keep it. And I may even share it with you. So hopefully, maybe I'll go back in there and I get one down real good, you know, enough to share. You know, because I've had an idea for years. Ever since the name Gray Cloud was given to me by the Spirit, there was also an idea that derived where it would be kind of a traveling act that combined music, art, acting, which would be like little skits, some kind of like comedic skits. And then you had art and you had music involved. And it would be called Gray Cloud and His Merry Band of Entrepreneurs. Yeah, I'm getting old. But it's never too late to at least attempt something else. So I'm going to go forward trying to create something musically. And, you know, when this arm gets better, I'm going to beat on that bucket in there with my drumsticks. And eventually I'm going to get me like an electric drum set or a good drum machine. I'm going to make my own beats. I was telling Mike today, if I've got rhythm and I know how to play the drums, now I'm not a real technical drummer, but I know how to keep a good beat. I can keep a solid beat. I know when to put fills in. I know when they don't need to be. I like to keep it simple. But why shouldn't I just create my own beats? Right now, it's the easiest way is just to pull up some cool beats that are already made and don't have a copyright and they're made to use. So there we go, you know. So, you know, I hope this helped. And like I said, you know, if you're watching the video and you're not feeling all that great, you know, I can't make you feel good. I can't make you snap out of it, but try to pull your head out of wherever you're at. Whoever you are. I'm not just talking to my friend or nothing. I'm talking to myself too. Like, let's make that straight there. Like I've told y'all, this ain't just about me, but these videos they help me just as much as I hope they help other people. Because it's kind of like y'all are my therapist. So moving forward, look for some more playlists. I'll be going through for the next few days, I'm going to be trying to organize and make collections of all the different types of videos based on this content and the subjects. And that'll make it easier for you guys. And anybody new coming to the channel will be able to go straight in. You know, like they don't have to go through the whole timeline and it'll be a lot easier. And like the particular type of stuff they like. They could, you know, if they don't like one type of thing I'm doing, they can go to the thing they do like. And like I keep saying this, I am going to be doing some toy videos coming soon. I need to do some stop motion. I hadn't done nothing in a few days. And I don't know what y'all thought about the idea of, I think next week I'm definitely going to order at least another copy of Way the Wizard. We're approaching ending that book. It'll probably be a few more videos, like probably another couple, because we're going to be doing lesson 20 next week. That'll be at least 3 videos, and then the next week I'll be starting into the 7 Steps of Alchemy, and that's the end of the book. So we got a few weeks of that book, but I thought, why not offer you guys a chance to get the book too? Actually, Teresa has the book. I sent it to her months ago. Just because she's done so much for me. That's just somebody that watches the channel here. She knows who she is. But anybody that is a subscriber would probably be familiar. Like if you've ever commented in my comments and you have been watching me, then you see that pop up in my comments a lot. You know that is somebody that supports this channel. I'm shouting out to you, Teresa. You know, but you know what I'm saying, and But I thought, why not offer that book as a part of a giveaway? You know, like I've already got a cool action figure I'm going to be working on to be in conjunction with my friend Fatback Station, who it's strictly about world building and toys. I'll probably want to do the giveaway through his channel for the toy thing, but it'll be a cooperation between the two of us. He's going to add something to the giveaway for the toys. I have got my thing. It's still in the box. I ain't going to open it up. It's not even a figure that I own myself for my own personal collection, but it's a cool figure. I need to make a video about that. Anyway, this is going on a long time. Y'all have a great day, great rest of your day. Hopefully I can come up with something cool, satisfiable to myself. If not, just know that I'm working on some music, the best to my ability with what I have until I get a laptop. Because once I get a laptop, then I'm definitely getting some programs to do studio type stuff and to make beats. I'll probably need to get a couple microphones, stuff like that, to really do some good recordings. As long as the spirit keeps me flowing, with the energy I'm having, regardless of my arm and how bad I hurt sometimes, I'm going to keep rolling with it. And I suggest you keep rolling with it. Mr. Cloud, Gray Cloud, Jason, or asshole. You can call me an asshole as all you want. Hey, that's a good one. Asshole Cloud. We got Happy Cloud, Gray Cloud, Mr. Cloud, Happy Cloud, Asshole Cloud. Anyway, now you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to be funny, end it on a good night note, and y'all have a good one. Until next time, over and out. Ditto.